Here are the top 10 places to visit in Malaysia. Number 10. Perhentian Islands. Perhentian comprises of two islands named Perhentian Besar and Perhentian Kessel, located off the Terengganu coast. Clean, soft sand beaches, beautiful sunrises, and luxurious resorts surround these islands. The Perhentian Islands provide one of the best snorkeling spots in Malaysia. If you visit the area, you can engage in a lot of activities like visiting the windmill, camping, and climbing the treehouse. What about watching the sunset? The view here is different from what you would see outside your window in the evenings. No matter what you choose to do on the islands, don't forget to explore those extraordinarily clear crystal turquoise waters. You also have the chance to swim with the fish when you visit the islands. There's an assurance that you will come across turtles, sharks, and beautiful corals. Add the islands to your bucket list. Number 9. Kuantan. Do you need a beautiful atmosphere to chill and detach a little from the busyness of life? The warm hands of nature at Kuantan are wide open to welcome you in serenity. With its long stretch of never-ending fine sand beaches and abundant sunshine, Kuantan is the capital city of Pahang. This city has Sungai Pandan waterfall, and the beaches are waiting for you. One of the places you must not miss in Kuantan is the concrete cylinder pipe. This pipe provides a resting place in the middle of the Pahang rainforest. This is the best place to spend some time with nature, enjoying full privacy. Fireflies are not that common everywhere, but in Kuantan, you have them in dozens. You can take a tour of the mangrove swamps to take a glimpse of these creatures. Do not forget to watch the sunset too. Other attractive sites in Kuantan include the Sultan Abu Bakar Museum for lovers of history, the Kerapak Lacquer Factory, and the Teluk Chempedak Beach. Yeah, you'll not forgive me if I skip this. Just like in the Perhentian Islands, you can snorkel as well in Kuantan. Take all your time as you explore the beautiful underworld. Number 8. Georgetown. Do you wish to visit India someday but not sure when? Don't worry, just take a trip to Georgetown. This place is home to the Indian population in Malaysia. If you want to have a touch of what India looks like, their culture, food, etc., visit Georgetown. Have you seen a Hindu temple? There is a magnificent one at Georgetown called the Sri Maharariamman Temple. If you need to buy any souvenirs, you'll get the best experience from the popular beach street. You'll find almost everything here. If you're a lover of Bollywood, or at least conversant with the Indians, you'll observe that festivals are an integral part of their culture. Therefore, if you've been longing to partake in one, you should visit Georgetown. There is the Navratri and Shitra Purnami festivals. Have I mentioned Indian delicacies? Fresh seafood and dishes such as lala and satay are common around here. Love Indian delicacies? Then visit Georgetown. Number 7. Gunung Mulu National Park, Borneo. Gunung Mulu National Park in Borneo is a surreal sight. Its significance is internationally recognized as it has been one of the World Heritage Sites since the year 2000. What you would find here is majorly caves. However, these caves are not the regulars that you can easily imagine. You would also find mud houses around here, and the amount of rainfall is generally high, so prepare well in advance for your trip. This adds to the green life that the area offers. You would find over 270 species of birds on this site alone. You can visit the Deer and the Langsho caves, where you can be fortunate to see the bat exodus. You're wondering what that means? Imagine close to 3 million bats flying above you first in a giant line, gradually becoming longer until an endless black spiral is formed. It's a wonder of nature to behold. How about the Sarawak Chamber, the largest cave chamber in the world? You've got also the summit of Gunung Mulu and the Barrio and Kelabit Highlands. To be candid, exploring everything in this giant remote national park could take months. Another area you should not miss here is the market at Batu Bungan. Buy local crafts such as bracelets and blow darts. Look around and you would see a lady playing the flute with just her nose. Visit the caves of Winds and then the Clearwater Cave, which stretches over 220 kilometers. Before you leave, enjoy a cool bath in the natural pool. Number 6. Batu Caves. There are many attractions in Malaysia, but the least you would probably hear about is the Batu Caves, even though it is one of the biggest attractions in the country. Batu Caves stand on a limestone hill. What welcomes you as you near the caves are temples, statues, and Hindu shrines. The main attraction you cannot miss is the huge gold-painted statue of Murugan, which took 3 years to build. If you stand before it, you're standing before the third tallest statue of a Hindu deity in the world. The Batu Caves' 272 steps lead to the Sri Subramanian Swami Temple. The steps themselves are a tourist attraction. You cannot help but fall in love with the colors. Number 5. Malacca. If you need to see the seat of Malaysia's historic buildings, head straight to Malacca. The town has been a port town since the 15th century. You can easily maneuver the city on foot. This will make you appreciate the architectural designs of the buildings around you. Visit the A Famosa resort where you can enjoy a splash in a pool and the beautiful nature with your family. Other wonderful places to visit include the Malacca Sultanate Palace, Baba Nyonya Heritage Museum, and the Terracotta Red Christ Church. Malacca also has a lot of shopping centers, saving stores, galleries, and shops where you can purchase local ornaments for you to always remember your visit. Don't forget the sumptuous meals at Malacca. Ensure you have a taste of the Chinese and Italian cuisines. Believe it when I say that they're undeniably delicious. Number 4. Cameron Highlands. Cameron Highlands is one of Malaysia's most popular and well-loved cities. If you visit this area, you'll fall in love with it. The landscapes, cool climate, and fresh air are second to none. If you feel the lowlands are too hot, just book a tour to Cameron Highlands. One of the places you cannot afford to miss is the BOH Tea Garden. Right here, you'll be mesmerized by the lush tea fields that span a large area of land. Aside from sightseeing the plantation, you can tour the tea factory, purchase souvenirs at the tea shop, and sip in those naturally assembled teas at the cafe near the fields. This is not industrial or some sort of chemicalized tea bags, but natural. Get a tour guide and visit the mysterious mossy forest in the highland. This forest is covered with a magical mist and aura that will leave you speechless. Don't laugh off the advice of getting a tour guide before venturing into the forest because you may get lost in there. Number 3. Langkawi. Langkawi is 30 kilometers off the northwest of the Malaysian mainland. 104 islands come together to bear the name Langkawi. The water here is sky blue in color. The beauty is entrenched more by the beautiful waterfalls in the forest valleys. Would you like to spend a weekend soaking in the sun on white beaches and hiking through tropical mountains? Then take a tour of Langkawi. I would not want to rule out the varieties of dishes that await you at Langkawi. You are free to choose from the restaurants on the island. Delicacies range from fresh crabs to squid, lobster, or barbecue fish and grilled chicken. Langkawi also gives you the best mix of Indian, Chinese, and Malaysian, and Thai flavors in their food. If you ask me, visiting Langkawi for its food is worth it. How about the abundance of wildlife? The islands of Langkawi have 200 diverse types of birds and several monkey species. When you visit the wildlife park, you'll come across close to 150 different species of animals from all over the world. Number 2. Taman Negara. This area is a rainforest that is 130 million years old. You can explore and carry out diverse activities in this forest. If you love to climb mountains, you should visit Mount Tahan. This mountain is one of the hardest to climb in Malaysia. Why not try your climbing skills here? If you are not that brave, you can simply trek in the jungle or watch the birds. You can also explore the main caves in Gua Telinga. This is an awesome experience as you would have to crawl, squeeze through tight underground tunnels, and get wet while trying to reach the caves. Visit the park where you can still see some of the animals that are gradually going into extinction. Some of them are the Malayan tiger and the Malayan peacock pheasants. Watching these animals in their natural habitat alone is enough to visit the forest. Number 1. Kuala Lumpur. This is Malaysia's capital and largest city. If you visit the city, you cannot miss the sight of the buildings that are differentiated by the cultural background of the owners. A mix of colonial, modern, Asia and Malay designs flow through the city. You should visit the National Palace and the House of Parliament buildings in the city. Do not rule out visiting Merdeka Square. You will be stunned. Also, you can shop at Chinatown's Petaling Street and explore Bird Park. Make sure you step on the Petronas Twin Towers, one of the most iconic sites in the world. These two towers are the tallest twin towers in the world. The towers feature postmodern architecture and style, and also feature Islamic designs due to the Muslim majority in Malaysia. Visitors flock here for the walk over the sky bridge that joins the two towers together, and you'll be awed by the astonishing beauty and view of Kuala City. By now, you must be booking your tour to one of these elegant places. If you've traveled around the world without visiting Malaysia, you are yet to have a taste of the wonders of nature. Visit Malaysia. You will be stunned by the beautiful landscape, accommodating people, and a lot more. There is more than enough to see out there. There is no other country with cultural diversity like Malaysia. Enjoyed the video? Now watch this one.